What up? Just got a little present from CaliberPro. We're gonna see what it is. I almost don't want to open it, but I know it's gonna be something good. Now the cool part is this is my first time ever being reached out to by like a clipper company, so to get some gifts in the mail, like, it's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get straight to open the box.
Johnny's got the bag.
So yeah, this is freaking fire. We have, looks like a cordless clipper here. Caliber 9mm. That looks pretty sick. And then we have a 38 Super. Looks like a nice little trimmer right there, huh? Nice little compact trimmer. And we have a 50 cal mag. Look at that bad boy in there. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open these bad boys. Look at that. Gorgeous. Alright, so let's check this out. First box I'm opening is the Caliber Professional 9mm cordless clipper. Alright, so the stats on this is that it's got 6,500 RPM, motor in it, 2,200 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. First thing I'm going to say is this thing feels very lightweight. The blade, it has a DLC diamond like carbon coated blade, and it's a fade blade, it's not your taper blade, so it's very thin. Here's a close-up for you guys, at least to get a good look at what you're dealing with. You see how close they're set out of the box. I'm still going to zero gap these bad boys later because that's how I do. I zero gap everything, all clippers, all trimmers that I get. These come with an extra gold blade. I kind of like that. It's an extra deep tooth blade, so this way if you want to swap it out compared to the regular blade, you always got the option. We have guards. We have single magnetic guards in here. We have the 0, so 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Right here we have the universal charging cable. It's kind of nice because this way if you lose the end, you could always swap it out with something different. Charge it with pretty much any kind of USB charger you have, and I like the fact that it's got a long cord. Right here, your typical brush to clean. You have the end of the universal charger. We're going to move on over here to the Caliber 38 Super. This thing is pretty cool. Definitely a nice little small size trimmer here with a nice little charging base on it. I feel if you get a cordless clipper or a cordless trimmer, you always need a charging base. All right, if they're gonna sell you something, they better have something that you can stand it up in. So this way, when you're done with it, you're charging on the fly. You know, you don't have to plug it in every single time. You just drop it in there and call it a day. You know, and you're good. Very lightweight. When I turn it on, it definitely has some decent power to it. You know, it feels good in my hand. That's what I kind of like. It's got a nice, fresh little look. It's the same type of blade, DLC coated blade. So you got a black diamond-like carbon blade on top. And these come shit out the box pretty close to zero gap. But again, I'm gonna freshen these bad boys up too, because that's just me. When you're a barber, you have your stuff specially set. You know, it's kind of nice to turn it on. You got a nice little LED light indicator that it's actually on and running. When you turn it off, it turns off. It feels pretty good. So I'm hoping to put these bad boys to use and that they work good. This has an 8,000 RPM motor, so it sounds like it's pretty high speed, decent power. But you know, again, we're gonna try it out in the next video, so I'll let you guys know, which will be coming out very shortly. Put these bad boys back, nice and safe. Here we have a universal all-in-one adapter. And you might find yourself in a situation where your Vic blends in a minute, and you're on the street randomly, who knows where. So if you happen to end up in Europe somewhere, you know, you might have to pull this thing out. So it's perfect for travel. Here we go again with a nice long cord. You know, things at least over 8 feet. You need that. Nice and thin too. You don't want it to, you know, if you have to use it, you don't want it to obstruct the way you're using it. You don't want it to weigh it down in any sort of way. So when I'm plugging it in here, it seems very nice and sturdy. You know, you move it around a little bit. It seems to have a good snug fit. It's gonna work out perfect if I ever have to use it. Here we go, a small mini screwdriver. Whenever a company gives you tools to work on the items with, it's perfect. It's nice. It's a gesture, you know. Here we have guards. As a barber, you're probably not going to use them, but as a regular consumer, you probably will. A little cleaning brush. Last but not least, the ones I'm most hopeful for. All right, these are the 50 cal mags. These bad boys look sick. All right, so I'm gonna zero gap these. I had someone ask, you know, oh hey, can you? I couldn't do the first gen, but this is the third gen here, so I know you can move them around and push that blade back enough so this way it's zero gap perfectly. It's also a fade blade on there. All right, so you got nice tight increments that you're working with. It's a click lever, which I never really liked click lever, but you know, I'm gonna give it a try. You know, we're gonna try this. We're gonna make it work. I do like it, you know, free flowing, but we're gonna see where we're at. So again, you know, it comes out the box pretty close to zero gap. Those are getting zero gap too, duh. But you got 10,000 SPM on it. What I gotta say is that this bad boy is magnetic. This is not your typical, you know, rotary motor. This thing's magnetic, and it has 2 batteries inside of this thing. So it'll run for about 5 hours of use, which I thought was pretty sick. But this thing comes with a charging station. Let's go. Again, you know, I preach this. If you don't have a charging station and you're passing out cordless or cordless clippers and trimmers, you're not doing good. All right, that's you're setting yourself back. Have the charging station and make sure it's not an all-in-one. You want to have the cord here, super long cord, as you can see. You want it to be separated, so this way, if you ever got to plug it into the clipper and use it, you're good. Look at this bad boy. That's how you do it. All right, boom, knock it out the park. We got all your clipper guards, but I ended up trying my wall premium guards, and they fit like a charm. I can't even you know stress to you how important it is. You guys know that when you buy a clipper, you want to use the guards that you want to use, and the ones I plan on using work. I did try just for shits and giggles my dual magnetic. No, it's not meant for it, but trust me, I'll figure a way. That'll be another video. But one thing I do like is that when you plug these in, both clippers, all 3 actually, you know, you have an indicator light that says it's charging or it's charged up, right? So here's the same thing with the 38 Super. You turn it on, turn it off, the light's on and off. When it's charging, it's blinking, right? It's perfect. Same thing with the 50 cals, but check it out in the next video. It's gonna be fire. I'll catch y'all. Peace.